It's December now, and NFL teams are already beginning to clinch playoff berths. Here to make some postseason football predictions are Connor Cummings and Torrey Harding. Guys, let's begin with the AFC. Give me your two final wildcard spots in the AFC. Connor, you start first.
I'm going to have to go with the Colts and the Bengals. Both teams are red hot right now, led by Andrew Luck and Andy Dalton, and those offenses are both so dynamic, I think that they can ride their way into the playoffs.
All right, I'm going to have to go with the Steelers and the Steelers and the Bengals. Well, the Steelers, they're about to get Ben Roethlisberger back. Yes, they have. Yes, Ike Taylor just got injured. That's a loss the rest of the season, but that's fine. All three running backs are back. Dwyer, Mendenhall, and Redmond are all back. That's a three-headed monster right there for them. And they should be able to overtake the Ravens since they just took them with Charlie Batch. And with the Bengals, Andy Dalton's been doing a phenomenal job this year. And him and A.J. Green have been a great duo. And they have a pretty simple schedule left remaining with they're playing the Bengals, playing the Bills and the Dolphins.
They have a simple schedule left coming up, but they've already lost to several bad teams, including the Titans, the Raiders, and the Browns. I think Cincinnati, when they do play the Steelers, can beat them with that offense of Andy Dalton and A.J. Green.
Well, I'm going to take a little bit from both of you guys. I think my final two teams, I think it's going to be the Colts and the Steelers. I think that's the win for the Steelers this past weekend over the Ravens might be a season-defining win. Now, guys, let's look over to the NFC. Who are your final two teams there? Tori, we'll start with you.
Well, this will be a little difficult since all the teams are pretty much 6-6 right now. I mean, even the Saints have a chance, and they're 5-7. But I'm going to have to go with the Seahawks and Bears. Russell Wilson's done a great job this year, but as a rookie, leading that, they're right behind the 49ers, and they can still take the division. And they're losing their top cornerbacks, but that's still fine. Their defense is doing a solid job. I mean, I'm pretty solid with the Seahawks, and with the Bears, I'm shaky with them. I mean, they got colored back. I mean, they should be able to produce for the rest of the season.
The Bears, I agree with you on the Bears there, but I do not think the Seahawks can do it. My pick is the Buccaneers. I know they've lost the last 2 games, but before that they had a 4-game win streak going, and I just feel with Doug Martin and Josh Freeman is playing the way he did 2 years ago when they were in playoff contention until the last weekend, I feel that they can do it. My problem with the Seahawks is I'm not quite on the Russell Wilson bandwagon yet, and like you did say, Brandon Browner and Richard Sherman can at any time go on 4-game suspensions because of Adderall use. And they're the 5th-ranked pass defense right now, and if they go, and they're 2 of the best cornerbacks in the game, and if they go, they'll easily fall.
Absolutely. It'll be really interesting to see which 2 teams of those 3 sneak in, because it looks like, as of now, it might be 2 of those 3 that get in. Let's move on to who we think the most surprising team has been in the NFL this year. Connor, we'll start with you.
I have to go with the Indianapolis Colts. After going last year with a 2-14 record and then getting Andrew Luck with #1 pick, they're now 8-4. They're in contention to make the playoffs, and they're phenomenal right now. Their defense is a little shaky, but with Andrew Luck leading the way with Reggie Wayne, the revitalized Reggie Wayne, and T.Y. Hilton now, I feel they are the most dynamic team right now, and they are definitely the biggest surprise.
Well, I'm going to have to go with the Seahawks again. I'm still on that Russell Wilson bandwagon. They're right, like I said earlier, they're right behind the 49ers. They can still take the division. They've had great wins this season against the Patriots and the Packers and the Bears. I mean, they've proven themselves. Their defense is solid run game they have with Marshawn Lynch. I mean, I can kind of understand the Colts coming from they didn't win a game at all, but
the problem with the Seahawks though is they struggle when they go away, and right now if they become a wild card team, they're going to play away games against division winners.
That's absolutely true. The Seahawks do tend to struggle a little bit on the road. Andrew Luck has been phenomenal. He simply wins games even on the road. You saw that this past weekend. But guys, we are all out of time to discuss the NFL. But when we come back, we are going to talk about all the latest soccer action. You do not want to miss this.